All right, next up, Tennessee and Vanderbilt. Tennessee 11-point road favorites, 48.5 the total. This is another team that benefited greatly from the Ole Miss and Alabama losses last week, as Tennessee certainly furthers their playoff hopes. Now, they can't win the SEC, so they're going to have to be a at-large team, if you will, to be in the college football playoff, but they still only have 2 losses on their schedule to Georgia and Arkansas, so they're still in good shape. And as long as they win here, keep themselves in good position to win, to be in the playoff. But it's a rivalry. These teams always play each other late in the year. And Vanderbilt has just been a machine as an underdog. Now, we got a little lucky last week. It was a late touchdown, fourth quarter. And then LSU just took a knee when they got down inside to hang on for dear life with Vandy plus the points there. But they got it done again. And still just the one game this year as a dog that they failed to cover. 7-1 now. ATS is an underdog this year. The Vanderbilt Commodores. I'm taking them here, man. Plus 11. I get that feel. And here's the thing with Tennessee. They lose to Georgia. They don't cover against Mississippi State. They only win by 19. They only win by 10 against Kentucky, laying 17.5. They were 14-point favorites against Florida. They only won by 6. They have not been good as bigger double-digit favorites. 0-4 against the number in their last 4 games, Tennessee, as double-digit favorites against FBS SEC competition. Look at these games. Arkansas, they lost outright. Florida, they didn't cover. Kentucky, they didn't cover. Mississippi State, they didn't cover. 0-4 ATS last 4 as an SEC double-digit favorite. Vandy's live. Vandy could shock them, quite honestly, because this team is still – sometimes their offense with Nico Iamaleava is great, and sometimes it goes cold for extended stretches. Sometimes the defense is great, and then sometimes it gives up the odd big play or two here or there. I think Vanderbilt's going to give them a game, personally. And how do you argue against 7-1 ATS as a dog this year for Clark Lee, Diego Pavia, and this Vanderbilt team? C-Mac, what do you think?
Under first, and Vandy. Is both here. The under just keeps cashing for Vandy. The defense has bend but don't break. It's not flashy, but they've been good enough. So I got to give a little credit to them. I mean, even the South Carolina, Pavia's deal with the injuries before and everything going on, but 28 points in that game. They just, in all these games, the defense, I just think, doesn't get enough credit, and the offense, just the long drive, slow. Like, they're not flashy. They're not running up and down. This isn't, the offense here for Vandy. So under, because we know Tennessee's defense is really good, and they've been a pretty good under team at times when you picked them in spots. So under, and Vandy, one more time. Babano, one more time. Plus 11.5 here. Tight one.
I think so. Tennessee, if Tennessee wins, give me Tennessee by 6 or 7 if they win. Not by 12. Not by 12 or more, in my opinion.
That's what it's been.
Yeah.
I mean, Vandy's outright won a few of them, but like Texas, they lost by 3. They lost Alabama by 5, beat Kentucky by a touchdown. You know what I mean? Yeah. Other than the South Carolina game, they've just been right there. They've either won or lost by a touchdown or less.
Absolutely.